Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we're looking at Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger Power Morpher. Now, if I remember correctly, they were trying to design these based on the movie Morphers. That's the only thing I could think of because they were never these colors in the TV show. They do have sounds. It says 18 plus. Nice artwork as always. And I am seriously making the most of the opportunity of nothing new coming out apart from the final wave, which I'll be getting in a couple of weeks. And then it just says each coin does something different. Diecast coins, 3.75 inches. And then on this side, it's just Morpher. There we go. So let me get this out and we can have a closer look. Okay, so firstly, this is the Morph out of the cage. This is nothing new in terms of the stand, but something that is new is Pogs. Who remembers Pogs from those 90s? Well, people like me, because yes, I'm that old. I just love these things, man. That's so cool, and it's got power in it. That is very cool. I do like that. And it's all around Trini, I guess. I mean, obviously, when we look at it, it'd be interesting to see if there is any voice animatrix from Aisha. I will find that very interesting. So, we've seen the stand before. I haven't shoved this in there because, I'll be honest, I don't intend to actually keep this, but it probably sits a bit better if I do put that in there. But you can see from there, in fact, maybe it's because I've not brought that down. That probably sits a little bit better. So, I don't intend to keep this, so you know, I've not shoved that in there because I do it every time. And then I sell Morpher and I think, why did you do that? Because you know it's awkward to get out of there, etc. The coins are meant to be die-cast. Now, I do like the coins. I tell you one thing I don't like. I still don't like it is the little piece on there. I know why it's there because that's how you activate this specific coin on the Morpher, etc. They are very, very shiny, as you can see. And actually, it does make it very difficult in the light to actually see the Triceratops, for example. And you can see Billy's in there on the back. Very nice. And then we got the Mastodon. That one does stand out a little bit more than the others. But I feel like the shininess does take away. Whereas the Legacy, the Legacy one that Bandai did, which I still feel is probably the best Morpher that's been done in terms of Mighty Morphin, is these were a lot darker. Now you could argue that they, you know, the Morpher was a little bit bigger than this Morpher, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've had the Legacy one. And no, I'm going to try and be good and not get one. But the Pterodactyl, for example, stood out because it's not so shiny. Maybe the shininess is a bit more show accurate. Whereas the Bandai one, as amazing as it was, is what it is. So the stand is the usual plastic cheap crap that it is, but it does serve its purpose in terms of the Morpher. So the Morpher Power Rangers on there, you can see that just popping out. That looks very, very nice. Be careful with your hands. I feel like you could easily smudge this, etc. And then on the back, you've got a classic Z for Zoo Rangers. Down there, you got some gumpher around there, and that will be where the batteries go in, which I haven't put in yet. I will put in a minute so I can actually show you the voice bits because I'm really interested in seeing that. And then you just open that up like that, and we'll see some lights, and you got the sort of the yellow going on there, which I guess will glare up, etc. So let me add the battery so we can actually have a closer look. Okay, so for a moment there, I thought, wait a minute, where is the Morpher holder? The Morpher holder was still in the packaging, so I just wanted to make sure that this was shown. And it does have these little brackets that you could stick to your belt. Now, if I remember correctly, it's not a fun thing to do. I'm not lying. I did not enjoy doing that with previous incarnations. However, it's still a nice gimmick to have because the Bandai Legacy version certainly didn't have that, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but it's been a long time, like I said. But it does weigh heavy on there because it is a big piece. So, I have added batteries, so without ado, that was anticlimactic. I felt like it was going to be a bit more exciting than that, but clearly not. And then, okay. Surely that's not it. I didn't take one. Okay, well, we all know that that sounds nothing like Twee, who played, the actress who played Trini. So that's a shame. So that means that, I think that's my biggest annoyance, is that obviously we know we're not going to get Twee to do this, but I feel like they could have done a bit better. So you got I do like these. It is what it is. It is a lot of fun, and that's all they can be, is a lot of fun. In reality,
Tyrannosaurus, it's your
turn. Okay, that was oh, I swear, in previous reviews of the pink one, I'm sure that I pretty much just laughed through all of it. That was terrible. But the funny thing is, there is that Boom comic where she actually had the Red Ranger power, so they could have just had her saying Tyrannosaurus and it would have been fine. But when she said Tyrannosaurus, now it's your turn. It's just bonkers. It's like these people have never watched an episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I do like the fact that you can see the colors of that, but the core of this is yellow because obviously it's a Yellow Ranger. So they might as well have just not had the extra coins. That would have been the safest bet. Would have been the safest bet completely.
Blue Ranger, you got this.
Yes, you do, Billy. You have got this. Oh my goodness, that is something that I swear Trini would never say in that sort of context. It sounds almost condescending, or do you know when you say something and you don't actually mean it, like, you're doing great, buddy, but really you're not. It's like that. And then finally we have the Black Ranger, and it always sort of looks a little bit purple, but okay, not the end of the world.
Kicking it over to Mastodon.
Okay. I'm just tired of laughing now. That's how far I've gotten into it. So, very simple. In terms of the saber-tooth tiger, I like this bit. If I can do it properly.
It's Morphin time.
See, that's very cool to me. I do like it's Morphin time. Yeah.
Yellow here. Let's do this.
That was new. Maybe I've miscalculated here.
Power Rangers, go!
Nice.
We've got this.
Yes, you do, Pretend Trini. Yes, you do.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Okay, I like that. That's the one I like. Saber-tooth tiger. And
you better watch out.
You better not cry. I'm telling you why. No, I will not sing Christmas songs. It's still November.
Power Rangers coming at ya.
That's like Cleopatra coming at ya. God, you got me singing on this one.
We're morphinominal.
Are you now? Wow.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Okay, back to that. I'm sure there was one that said it's Morphin time, right? There we go. I'm happy now. I can leave it at that. And then I do like the after sound. I feel like that is very, very cool. So, the voice acting is, it's terrible. Let's be honest. They are terrible phrases. and it's almost like I said, they have no idea what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is. Have they even watched the show? Who knows? But terrible phrases. They literally could have, surely they could have looked at the show and actually picked out some real actual Trini or Aisha sayings as well, you know, because this Morpher was shared, right? 2 Yellow Rangers, Mighty Morphin Yellow Rangers. So there we go. So the sound, it's awful. It's amusing at times, but at times it's awful. In fact, before I wrap this up, but other than that, it looks fantastic. So I still wish I did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers music on there. I really do.
Adam, it's Morphin time!
That was new. And that was meant to be Aisha because it says, Adam, it's Morphin time.
Black Ranger, time for action!
Okay, so there's a lot more sayings than I actually imagined.
Mastodon, take it away!
Yeah, that just sounds weird and creepy, that one.
Adam, time to morph!
I think we just did that one, right? So,
Mastodon, it's your turn!
okay. So let's change coins again because clearly there are some more phrases than I actually imagined. So I'm sorry, but if I don't do this, I won't feel like I've actually...
Red Ranger, you got this!
done my review properly. I have no idea. That's just wonky. No, don't like that one.
Kicking it over to Tyrannosaurus!
I've heard that one before. Okay, that just sounds like sound effects.
Kimberly, it's Morphin time! Pink Ranger, time for action! Pterodactyl, take it away!
It's just like the ones where she's talking to the dinosaurs.
Kimberly, time to morph!
Okay. Right, we got that. Now it's just Billy.
Triceratops, it's your turn!
Yeah, just some of these, they're just awful.
Blue Ranger, you got this!
We've heard that one before. Let's see if there's another one.
Kicking it over to Triceratops!
Okay. Right, there we go. I believe I've shown you every sound. So I feel like they've overcompensated with these voices, etc. That's probably... it actually makes this Morpher seem less than if they had done actual less of that. I think you don't need the other coins. Yeah, it's cool that they're there, but you don't need them. You can literally just have the Morpher. Do you need to stand? Probably not. You probably get away with the Morpher and people perhaps would have been happy. Maybe not those that put it in displays, etc. But I feel like they could have got away with it. I feel like perhaps this could have been a lot cheaper than it was. But don't get me wrong, I got this half price at Game today, so I'm very happy. And this wasn't something that I would have actively... I would have done it eventually, but I wouldn't have actively gone. So for me, I've just been quite lucky recently that I've got lots of good deals on things that I didn't buy earlier in the year. So anyway, that is the Yellow Rangers Morpher. It's cool Morpher. I like it. The sounds are exactly what I expected. Dreadful. But anyway, it is what it is. What are you going to do? You're not going to use it first. How are you going to walk around with those and go, hey, listen to this? You're not going to. Let's be honest. So anyway, hope you like my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those that are already subscribed to my channel. Appreciate you folks a great deal. And make sure you look after yourself. It's very important these days. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.